But speaking of people getting beat up, do you see what Draymond Green did to Jusef Nurkic? Caught him with a haymaker. Pow! Now, I'm going to say something. I watched that tape over and over and over again. It honestly looked like an accident. What do you think?
I'm not going to say. Draymond, my boy. Man.
Oh, you know Draymond personally?
I don't know him personally, but hey, when I see him at the game, he come out, what up, Boosie? You know what I mean?
I like Draymond.
I mean.
I like that hard, that aggressive play.
I mean, me too. I mean, I'm a 80s basketball, 90s basketball watching motherfucker. So, that's Detroit bad boys.
Right.
I mean.
Oh, yeah.
They was way worse than that. Bill and Bill. John Sally.
John Sally wasn't really like
John
that.
Sally was just an athlete. He wasn't really like that.
Yeah, he wasn't like that on the team.
What the other one was?
I mean, Isaiah.
Isaiah was pretty dirty. Isaiah was pretty dirty. Edwards.
Yeah.
Was it Edwards?
I think. What was the name? Who's the dude on the Knicks? I interviewed him.
Oakley?
Yeah, Charles Oakley.
Oakley put Jordan on his ass. I used to be so mad at Oakley.
Oakley, me and him kind of got into it. I remember I mentioned this in our interview. I was walking into a Jordan party, right, in New York. And me and my man were walking in, and he was walking ahead of us. And I guess it looked like we were just trying to sneak in with him, but that wasn't the case. We were on the list. And he turned around and he put his hand on my chest like, hey, man, don't try to play me like that. And I got this big giant-ass hand on my chest. And I'm like, what are you talking about right now? He's like, hey, man. And I remember I brought it up. He goes, oh, well, I was just kind of trying to control things and everything else like that. But it's like.
I try to always make things right. I'm a guy who make things right. I remember about KD came to the Jordan party with some, I think he was in Denver or something. He came with some sweatsuit on, this and that. I'm like, KD, I know he was young in the league. Like, you can't be coming no party with no sweatpants on, this and that.
That was a big motherfucker. That was a big ass hand. I can just imagine having to actually be on the court with that guy and having a.
Yeah, them guys on the court big, bro.
Yeah,
like they.
No, but Charles Oakley's extra big.
Yeah. They look
and
small
aggressive.
on. Everybody looks small on that TV.
Yeah.
When you courtside, LeBron is a walking tank.
Yeah. Yeah, he's big. He's big.
Muscles all in the back of his Achilles heel. Bro, these dudes are so big up close, bro. Like, when you take a picture with him, man, I took a picture with Greek Freak. I was probably to his, bro, these dudes big guys, bro.
Well, they're saying that Draymond, well, they're not saying this, is actually official now. He is suspended indefinitely right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he has to go through certain things in order to get back in the game, but certain experts, like on ESPN, are saying that it's going to be probably like 15 to 20 games. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's not because, I mean, how are the Warriors doing so far?
Oh, they ain't really doing shit this year. They ain't really no contenders.
Well, if they lose Draymond, they're going to be even doing worse. So,
I fuck with Draymond, but he fucking up his legacy, bro.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, he is kind of overly aggressive. He's punching his own teammates.
Bro, just think of all this shit that done happened, bro. Like, nobody's talking about his championship.
And he's got a lot.
Nobody's gonna be talking about his defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
He's gonna be known for that fucking choke. I died laughing when I saw it. My boy brought it to the kitchen. Look at your boy.
What?
like, bro, cause you gotta understand social media runs the world these days.
Well, I mean, he had a press conference. He goes, listen, it was an accident. I didn't mean to punch him. And you know me, I'll admit to punching people. But this was not the case. And it wasn't a clean punch. It was sort of kind of like a flail kind of.
Bad, you gotta know basketball. You gotta really know.
Okay. You thought it was kind of intentional.
I don't want to say, but I mean,
you're not going to say it's not intentional.
You gotta know basketball.
Okay, no, listen, I never played before. You played for your high school team.
Yeah.
And everything else like that. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to debate what you're talking about.
But I feel like You know, and I'm a Warriors fan. My court is the Warriors.
Yeah, you're right. In your backyard.
You know, I'm a Warriors
That's
fan.
where I touched the rim, by the way.
But all I hear from Draymond when I hear his name these last couple of years is how crazy he is. You know, and as a fan, that kind of get to me. I'd be like, this motherfucker Draymond gonna lock you up. Draymond help win them fucking rings.
Yeah.
And that's all you hear. That's all you hear about is, so that overshadows your talent and things like that, you know. I feel like he got one more chance.
That's it.
And if he do it again, I mean,
He'll be kicked out of the NBA?
I think so. One more chance. I think he got one more chance. Because, you know, the NBA weak as fuck now. He wouldn't be, he wouldn't have probably a technical foul if he was in the 80s and 90s. NBA weak as fuck, man.
Yeah.
This shit weak, man. You can't even look at somebody when you dunk. They done fuck the game up, bro.
You talked about that.
I got so mad the other day, bro. Man.
Yeah, so they're giving out technical fouls for dunking and staring at someone.
For dunking at what? You done took all the sauce out the game, man. You done took all the sauce out the game, bro. Like, man, yeah, that's my boy.
Well, look, man, free Draymond Green, you know?
Yeah, but like you was saying, Vlad, the NBA is weak as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't dunk and stare?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you want me to look at, my mama or my daddy?
You know what's
You
funny?
want me to look at the cheerleaders who gonna give me a sexual technical foul? I cannot stare. If I stare at the cheerleader, what I'm gonna get? I dunk that bitch and look at the cheerleader. A sexual technical foul. It's weak as fuck. And I sit there every night and I get angry because I wanted to be like when I was watching Jordan. You know, I see stuff, bro, like, bro, these refs, bro, it's out of control, Vlad, bro. It's out of control.
Right. Whereas in hockey, you could actually fist fight somebody
And come right back in the game.
And go right back in the game. Knock out a tooth. And it's business as usual 5 minutes later.
Oh, man, bro.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Man,
you can't even stare at someone in the NBA.
It's weak, man. It's weak.
I feel you.